We have been learning and seeing more about the extent of Russia's aerial bombardment of Ukraine in the last, less than 24 hours. And CNN has now just verified footage of a large explosion at Melitopol Airport. This is just a little bit north of Crimea in the south. We're going to play that right now. Have a listen. As we've been reporting, the aerial bombardment of this country has included a number of weapons and weapon systems. There have been cruise missiles, ballistic missiles. There have been rockets, as well as artillery barrages. Unclear what that was caused by, but yet one more part of this country. And frankly, we're now learning that these targets have been struck across the country from east to west, north to south. And you saw one vision of it right there near Crimea in the south of the country. To the northeast in Kharkiv, Ukraine. CNN's chief international correspondent, Clarissa Ward, she has been inside a subway station this morning that has now become, in the midst of all this, a bomb shelter.
A bomb shelter where you see average, everyday citizens there now not knowing what their future holds. She spoke to one woman who says her world has completely changed overnight.
I came because one of my colleagues told me that it's now going to be the most dangerous time and that we are going to be under the rocket attacks and the safest place is to hide here. So it's like you wake up in a totally new reality at 5 a.m. and you find out that the world is no longer the safe place you imagined. And it's hard to believe that it's actually our neighbor doing this because we never really believed that our neighbor can just come and just grab our land and tell us what to do. And we are an independent country, Ukraine, and we are totally not same as Russians. And we don't want to be a part of Russia or any other country. It's really getting very emotional. And I cannot believe it's happening, really. And I just hope that some people in Russia may see this and just stand against the Putin and the war.
What would you want people in Russia to know or hear from you?
I would like to know, I know that Russian media is blocking all information, and I would like them to know that they're not attacking just their military bases, they're actually attacking in our neighborhood, and they're making us feel insecure and very unsafe. That's it.
Is your family safe? Are you with your family?
I'm with my family, and part of my family stays in Canada, and they're really crying for us. And that's hard to believe.
What was your reaction when you woke up this morning and you heard the explosions?
I couldn't believe. I thought maybe somebody used some powerful firework or something. It cannot be true. And then my parents came to my room. First of all, my boss called me from South Korea and he told me, "Did you see the news? The Russia actually invaded." And then my parents told me this, and we just started to pack the things in case of emergency. That's it.
And what's your plan now?
What's my plan now? I don't know. For now, we are staying here. To tell the truth, I hope that Europe and USA, they will support us at their most, because Putin is such a person who understands only the language of power. And I hope they can really put him to sense if it's still possible. Because I don't believe that he will just stop or that it will be a quick war. And I don't want any people die here in my land.